noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rummenigge. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Well, there's the clearance. Nakata will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely, and the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Vitinha is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Victoria have the chance to go the other way. Victoria still without a single shot on target. Zanetti. Strong running down that left flank. Ball swung in. Keeper has taken decisive action. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Baresi. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Baresi. And it's Vitinha. And it's Nakata. Great chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that is probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Parma have their second corner now. Howson gets it away. It's a promising position. Parma with another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Nakata plays it short. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Victoria are looking to go forward now. And it's half-time here. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Victoria really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
That has been cut short. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Can he finish? And that is wildly off target. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, Red, nice interception. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Nice looking ball. That's been cut out, well played. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rummenigge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, this is a great position. Rummenigge receives it in a good... Rummenigge! Rodri. 75 minutes played. Looking for a run-up. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Mateus. Ernest, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
Victoria really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, that's fabulous. Rummenigge. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Nakata. He's in a great position here. He's got tall. That's a half-decent try. And that will be it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Your reflection. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Someone who I think has developed into a fine all-round forward, Peter, is Rashford. He now has the versatility to play from wider positions. He prefers to be on the left side mostly and loves running beyond defences now or just dropping in short. And he seems at his deadliest when he's making those diagonal runs from out to in.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many... And Torres! Oh, it's come loose. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. Iniesta. Oh, this is a great position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Victoria still without a single shot on target. Marquinhos, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Rummenigge. Oh, he's put Rummenigge! Goal! Victoria! And Victoria are in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, no joy this time. Check with the clearance. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Iniesta, a player of legendary status, and it's Rooney.
Victoria really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Can he get on the end of this? He's through now, it's Rooney! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rooney. Oh, that's a very shoot! Same again, same outcome. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Victoria are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Mohamed Salah, well seen, saw that coming. And here's Torres. Oh, good spread. Hernes. Rummenigge. Shifted it to the flank. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get it through? Torres! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right.
Corner number 3 coming up.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Marquinhos, lovely feet. Over to the left. Manchester United can try it again now.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Fernando Torres. Coming on to replace him is
Rashford plays it short.
Mbappe.
Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this is Iniesta.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
A probing pass. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 4.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Rashford.
2 fresh faces and both in the front line.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Vinicius Junior.
Mohamed Salah threads one in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Victoria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Zanetti gets it clear. And this is Rooney. It's Rooney! They've scored! Do not write them off. Back they come. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Manchester United really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Well read, nice interception. Adams. Here's Vitinha. Rummenigge. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Added minutes has
Tries
been
to pass it
indicated.
through. And that has been clubbed away. And they've got a throw. That has not gone well. Rummenigge. Great chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defence.
And there goes the final whistle. Victoria have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he
Takes a shot! Goal! Victoria! And that's got him off to a flyer!
the perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well read, nice interception. Oh, this looks sharp. And he cuts out the supply. Showing great feet there. Looking for the run. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now, can they get him away? Look at this, and the shot! Goal! Victoria! Into the lead once more. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Victoria get themselves into the lead. And Del Piero! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well timed, excellent interception. Best threads one in. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. It's played through for him. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Quality ball. Tries to play it through. He's got away. Hoisted. Terrific header. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pirlo. Rijkaard. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Can he get on the end of this? Now there's a fine ball. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 added minutes
Big
has
chance!
been indicated.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Best. Rijkaard. Mohamed Salah. Rummenigge looking to add to his goal. Pirlo. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That has been cut short. Cannavaro. Mateus. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. It's a good spell of possession, this. And that's a good ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And now they can clear their lines. Thuram. Oh, really cute. What a... Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Gives it back.
Oh, that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Victoria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Best. Rummenigge. That is good alertness. I think we're just about done here. And here's Del Piero. Del Piero is fouled.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Vitinha.
There will be
So just one
added
extra
time.
minute for stoppages. Rijkaard cuts it out. Now it's Del Piero. So that's it. It is all over. Victoria have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Mohamed Salah claiming the Man of the Match award, and
Hello
there is
everybody,
very
and
little
this
room
is a
for
quick
argument.
reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's
Any reflections
match
on what you've seen,
broadcast
Jim?
live
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Mohamed Salah becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
Takes aim and crosses. He's there and gets it away. Vitinha. Rummenigge. Now, can they get him away? Good read, needed to be. Rummenigge. Great vision. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mohamed Salah. And he's got the beating of his man. Rummenigge! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, smashing header! Goal! Victoria! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Ernest. That's a shade optimistic.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Takes a shot! And they're quick to get it back. Knocks it into space. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's found it. And the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, the first goal came from this. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the shot! It's it's fallen kindly here. And another try! And again the keeper stands strong. Victoria have their third corner. Rummenigge! That's going to go a long way. And it's Vitinha. Mateus. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a searching pass. Ball driven towards the far post. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. That's been cut out, well played. Shapes to shoot! Tries to get it clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Good effort from distance. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rijkaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Dani Olmo. Mohamed Salah is always playing with one eye on the spectacle. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Victoria, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Victoria definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Check, getting this one clear. Dani Olmo. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And a chance! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Pass is just off target. That's a cute ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Mohamed Salah being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
He's tried one! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Salah, taken back almost at once. Mohamed Salah. Dani Olmo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Victoria still ahead by the game's only goal. Rijkaard in. And it's Beckham. Out towards the flank. Cafu. Deep cross. And he knocks it clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Victoria, moments now away from seeing this one out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
The final seconds now, and he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! And that may well be that. That is that. Victoria have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Rijkaard picking up the Man of the Match award, and
sure
no surprise there.
For an information bulletin from the regional
so what do you take away
department.
from The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these
Hello,
two sides get
everybody,
ready
and
to lock
welcome to
horns.
today's
This
match.
is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rummenigge. And the shot! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's Luis Suarez! So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Good ball, good take. And he's only two. Rummenigge! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. Rummenigge goes for a shot! And it's there! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Victoria find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Grealish. And here's Suarez. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's a goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So there could be danger here. And he's got a chance! Sticks it away! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's
had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Security staff for each
Victoria
block.
lead
Please
by
report
3
to the
in a
staff
game
room immediately.
all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half. Now it's Tonali. He's in a great position here. Check claims comfortably. Now it's Vitinha. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the pass is intercepted. Ernest. Rummenigge. Shot a goal! He has done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace.
Big header! High and ultimately harmless.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mateus. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Neymar. There's the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And they've got rid. Aimed beyond the defence. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nice looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zanetti. Rummenigge. Extraordinarily with 4 goals to his name. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending. He's gone for goal! Oh, there was plenty on that.
There will be 3
Board
minutes
shows there
added
will be
time.
3 extra minutes. And it's Forlan. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And that is as far as it goes. Victoria really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Rummenigge, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goal. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Musiala. And it's Neymar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vitinha. Aimed beyond the defence. Salah. Serginho. And it's Rijkaard.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Mateus. Neymar. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage.
And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Defending of the desperate variety. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, he's David Villa! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Looking for the run. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. No, that's been intercepted.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Hernes, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Hernes! Musiala. And it's Neymar. Hernes. And
There will be
Mateus.
1 minute added time.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's had it taken off him. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're off again.
Victoria can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Vitinha is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Knocks it into space. Rijkaard. Musiala. Neymar. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Victoria still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And it's Kukçu. David Villa. He is just caressing the ball. Czech gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Mohamed Salah. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Chance! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! About as smooth as it gets! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. He has found the way through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ball played for Rijkaard. Kukçu. And here's Neymar. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cannavaro picks it up from the goal kick. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Messi. Rijkaard. Mohamed Salah. No, again there's no way through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Victoria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraph.
There's the shot! Sensational from David Villa! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are tearing the opposition apart. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Al-Sadd have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the modern version.
And the finish! There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Al-Sadd with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Victoria have the chance to go the other way. Hazard. And here's Romario. Driving through the middle. Now, who's going to be first to it? And again! And it's a goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Al-Sadd are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Victoria really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Romario! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's made its way to him. And he's quick to snatch it back. And that's really well manoeuvred. Luis Suarez. Chance! Vitinha. Rummenigge. Victoria looking to pass their way through. Rummenigge gets through on his own. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
So this to pull level. He has missed it.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
That's a cute ball. Harrison spots it and intercepts. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Judge! Oh, it's come off the upright. This looks He's having a shot! They've done it! Victoria back on level terms. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done it.
And he shoots! He scores! Into the lead once more. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's from Mario. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Mohamed Salah. And the counter is on. Zanetti. And it's Rosicki. And this is Luis Suarez. Tries a shot! Sensational from Suarez! About as smooth as it gets. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
Here's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also...
Real chance! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The second half off to a spectacular start! No space, no problem, you just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And a chance! Sticks it away! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And smartly reclaimed. Now there's... It's Salah! It's loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Cristiano Ronaldo gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
It's a wow moment. Now that's the sort of change you don't see every day.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully. Al Sadd really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, he was clear. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! In he goes again! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Romario at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So all square and not for the first. Romario! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, it's probably safe to...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Nicely shaped ball. Adams gets across to intercept that. To Luis Suarez. Shapes to shoot! Goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get...
And the referee brings it to a close. Victoria played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Rui Costa with the short one. And he lines up up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hernes. Rui Costa. Adriano. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That's a... Goes for a shot! Goal! Fenerbahce! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
It's Rui Costa. Well, that is one way to stop him. Victoria are one down despite having the better chances here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nuno Mendes is the type of player who always likes having a bit of... Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rui Costa. Rui Costa driving forwards.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Vinicius Junior. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Rui Costa.
Victoria really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he cuts out the supply. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Oh, right place, right time.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And he's quick to get it clear again. Beckenbauer has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Looking to play him in. Mateus. Vinicius Junior. And it's Rui Costa. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. Well read, nice interception. Adriano. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Victoria can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's in space and looking for options. Big chance, corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Hernes! It's loose now and they want to get it back. In he goes again! No mistake! Victoria! Back on level terms! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that...
Adriano! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Adriano clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. And this is Scholes. And he shoots! Goal! Fenerbahce! Into the lead once more. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Fenerbahce take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Fenerbahce are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Showing good feet. Rummenigge. Hernes. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Lahm. And it's Mendes. That could spell trouble. To Rui Costa. Adriano looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Lahm. And they've switched it over to the other side. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's Adriano! Oh, they could be caught out here.
4 added minutes.
And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.